camping here. It's camping here.
Hey, what's up guys? Tobin and Shanna here from the 5M Family Homestead channel. Today we are camping at Lake Texoma in North Texas, and we've been bringing you guys a lot of camping videos here lately. And one thing that we haven't shown y'all is our camper. We have a 2012 Crossroads Zinger 32 QB. We've had it for about a year now, and we just wanted to show y'all the ins and outs of it. If y'all ever want to decide y'all want to get one, we highly recommend it. It's a great camera. Or having 3 kids and camping is
Take 2.
killing my brain.
Oh, actually, wait. Take 3.
It's a great camper. You talk. I don't know. I can't do it.
Y'all see a lot of videos with the camper in it, and we thought it'd be fun just to walk y'all around and show you what we like and what we don't like about it. We don't have a lot of negative things to say about the camper. We actually really like it. The 32 part is considered how they label it, the 32 foot. So it's a 32 foot camper. And we'll just walk you around on the outside and the inside and
kind of show you. Yeah, it's gonna be a tour, not really a review as much, just a tour to kind of show it to y'all. So y'all come with us. All right guys, so I'm gonna show y'all the outside. First thing, this is an upgrade we did on this camper, and I highly recommend if you have a camper to get you one of these. Bought this off of Amazon. It had really great reviews. So it has a plug that plugs into the hitch on my truck, and then you just push this button and it raises it up and down. And when you're hooking up your stabilizer bars, which I recommend you have also even on a small camper, I'm sorry, not stabilizer bars, weight distribution bars, you have to jack the camper up and then down and up again and down, and it saves a ton of time and it makes it so much easier. So especially when it's 100 degrees in Texas and you're trying to do it. So another thing this camper has is awesome storage space. This storage compartment goes all the way across the other side, and there's a door over there. Put all of our outside stuff in there. Chocks for the wheels and all that kind of stuff. The weight distribution hitches and all that stuff goes inside there. Plenty of room for that. There's even lights inside there also. Another thing, I don't know if this came standard on this trailer or this camper or not, but this awning is really nice, and the cool thing about it is you can order all the parts for it on Amazon. So if you break something, which we haven't yet, but if you do, you can order it all on Amazon. So it's nice, but don't leave it out when it's windy. So another really cool thing on this camper is this storage area right here. So this opens up, and as you can see right now, there's a bed here. That's where Sarah's sleeping. But this whole thing raises up, and it goes to the height of this part right up here. And it's all the way to the back and then all the way up here in the front. So you can fit 4 or 5 bicycles in there and other stuff as well at the same time. So plenty of room for that. We found out that I believe that's what they actually made this for, was for bicycles. But you can cram a ton of stuff in there, a lot of storage. We have 3 kids, so we are never short on things when we go camping. Everybody wants to bring everything, so it's nice to have extra room. So guys, when we bought this camper, it was used. And somebody apparently put something too heavy in their hitch hauler or something on here. The whole bumper was already sagging. On our first trip, I just loaded our bike carrier on there and put our bikes on it, and Shannon said maybe it was going to give out, and I was like, nah, that's fine. Well, like halfway to this campsite, we were coming here, halfway here it gave out on the highway and drug our bikes and drug the spare tire down the highway for a little ways. So always never put anything too heavy on there. I don't know what they put on there, but all we put on there now is this, and we don't plan on putting anything in here. If we do, it'd be something real light. So a couple cool things this camper has. First is the ladder to be able to access the roof to get up there and check things. It's really nice. The other cool thing that was an add-on is this flagpole. We can't use it right now because there's a tree up there, obviously, but it goes up. I believe you can buy this on Amazon, the flagpole, and it goes up like 20 feet, really high. It's really cool when you're outside to have the flags up. Another cool upgrade that we've done, whenever we go camping, we're trying to always think about just simplicity, making things easier. It just makes things flow when we're camping, makes our life a little easier. So I upgraded to this, which actually the sewer hose attaches into it and locks in there, and then it's magnetized. Much easier when you go to empty the tanks, you can just grab that and pull them right out. The last really cool thing about the outside of this camper is this outdoor shower. So when we bought the camper, the faucet part right here was broke, and just if you do buy this camper, or probably any camper in general, this is actually an interior faucet. We couldn't find the exterior ones, but we found an interior, and everything lines up the same. All the threading on the back of it and the threading where the hose goes in. But this is really nice. Like Shannon and I yesterday, we went down to the lake and swam with the kids, and we came back up here in our bathing suits and just rinsed off, got all the dirt and lake water off of us before we went inside. It's really nice. And then also, like this spot we're in right now, we don't have sewer hookups, so you know, rather than filling up our gray water tank, we make the kids take a shower right here, which is really nice.
Inside the camper, and we have switched places, and this is the master bedroom of the camper. It was one of the things that we wanted when we found a camper, was that Tobin and I had a separate space from the kids. So this is our space. This is it has a lot of storage in it. We don't ever use all of the storage. It's got 2 cabinets on each side of the bed. It's got 2 cabinets above the bed. It's got cabinets over here. It's got drawers. We don't use any of that space. It also, the bed, I can't get it up, but it has, it's on hinges, and it lifts up for storage. Ow. This is in between a full and a queen size bed. It's plenty of room for Tobin and I just for the weekend. We usually sleep in a king size bed, but this will work for now. That's it. Here is the TV. It sits on a swivel. Well, I can't unlock it. Anyways, this turns around and you can watch from the bedroom, or you can watch it from the living room. It's a really nice thing to have, especially when it's hot outside and we're camping. We come inside and we watch TV for a little bit and then go back out when it cools off. There's more storage up here. And both of these are storage spaces down there. This is a radio that is standard in the camper. It can play in here, it can play out there, it can play both places. So we use this a lot because we like listening to music a lot. This is a couch that folds out into a bed. The only problem is when it folds out, it goes like this a little bit. So we throw the kids on there. I mean, we don't ever sleep on it, but you want to roll to the middle. So it's not very comfortable, but as far as sitting, it's great. There's also storage above here. All 3 of those open. And then the third one. This is the kitchen. As you can see, there's tons of storage here. Here, the sink. We have had to replace this, what is this?
The cap.
The cap. We had found a lot of the campsites, which we need to get a filter for the water. They have a lot of calcium and stuff in it, and it junks up these filters. So, or no, this cap. So we've had to replace it. But you can see it does the job it needs to do. This is a gas stove. It runs off our propane. So we turn our propane off. We don't leave it just running all the time. If I wanted to cook something on it, I don't cook cantaloupe, but that's from our garden. I brought this weekend. But you just turn it on and we light it with a lighter. It works great. It does heat the camper up, so we try to minimize the usage of that. I've only used the stove or the oven once. It's a little bit challenging to light, but again, we don't use it that often. Microwave has a refrigerator. This is a full size for an RV refrigerator and freezer. That's nice because used to when we had a pop-up camper, we used everything in an ice chest, so it's nice to have a refrigerator. This is the bed, the kitchen table. It folds down into a bed. It's a pretty decent sized bed too. That's nice because when we took Reed camping with his buddy back in the fall, they both slept in here and had both of all this area to themselves. This is also a storage underneath both chairs. That one's a storage also. What are you doing?
Go.
What were you doing?
I was trying to trick you.
Trick me into what? Like,
I was videoing that.
Surprise! This is a pantry. This pantry is really big, so it's got 3 shelves and then it goes deep right here, and we have a lot of stuff down there that I don't even know what's in there. Kids hide stuff in there. This is our bathroom. So we have the toilet. We also have a mini shower. It's similar to like when Will Ferrell on Elf takes a shower. Very small. Well, for me it's not because I'm short, but for Tobin, like he told you earlier, they just take a shower outside. But that's nice to have too when you're camping because if you don't have showers at the campgrounds, it's nice to be able to take a shower at night when it's not hot. This was a big thing for us. I was more adamant to have the kids have an area to themselves, so when they were done for the day with their stuff, everything can go in the back. They could also sleep in the back. So it was important. I wanted the double bunks, and we got the double bunks. The problem is our kids are very tall, both of them, Sarah and Reed. Easton's small, so really we only utilize the bottom 2 bunks, and Reed sleeps on the table because they're both, Sarah and Reed are too tall to be on the top bunks. But when we have friends or someone else comes with us, it'll be nice. So this area is the kids area. It's got this is actually a table and chairs that breaks down into a bed. Easton sleeps there. It has, we were super fortunate because the people who owned it before us replaced the foam and the topper on all the beds, so that was really nice. And then it also has a storage right here, both sides open, and then they have their own TV.
Which I don't think they've ever watched it.
They've never watched it. It's not, unless you were up on the top bunk, you really couldn't see it, but it's there, it's fine. Why did you not tell me my hair looks like this? No. Wow. Okay guys, that's the tour of our camper. We upgraded last year. We went from a pop-up camper. We went camping on Memorial Day weekend in Texas in our pop-up camper, and we said never again. This is way more than we ever expected to buy, and it's way more than Tobin and I ever had as a kid. So,
in fact, this camper is nicer than the house that I grew up in as a kid. So, yes, this is definitely, we don't spend money on a lot of lavish things, but this was something we splurged on.
Yes. We know this isn't considered glamping or camping in some people's eyes, but it is for us because, as you can see, we're still sweating. My hair looks terrible. It's hot, so I mean, this is just a luxury other than sleeping in a tent. But thanks for coming along, guys. Leave in the comments what you guys think, and if you have a camper, what kind of camper you have. What are some things that you stock your camper with? Because we are still, a year later, are trying to find things.
Yes, she's like shaking her leg and the camera's doing this. Yes, we like every time we go camping, we have a running list of things that we need to add. Next time we need to bring this. Next time we need to buy this. So y'all put in the comments anything that y'all can suggest. We're still we've been camping for several years now out of pop-up, out of this for a year, but it seems like every time we go we learn something new. So thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see y'all again.
Bye.